Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Let's just start right off with our 500 millibar chart here. Again, we do kind of have this trough starting to make this large, broad trough making its way into our area as we head through this evening, and we are expecting some snow this evening associated with this system. As this starts to move out, as we go into tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon, it it takes its time. So once that snow moves out, it's probably going to be nice and calm for quite a while, especially as we head into Monday morning here. Very nice straight flow. It really, all the way from tomorrow evening into Monday morning, very nice straight flow for us. Not a whole lot of change. So weather should improve after this bout of snow moves through. Now let's head down a little bit lower in the atmosphere just to make sure we're not missing anything. And sure enough, we can see that first system here that is going to be moving in this evening. We even see a little bit of a jet lower down here, and we would be right in the left exit region of this little jet here, which is favored for, excuse me, which is favored for rising motion. And then, of course, as things move out, again, we look fairly straight, nice pattern. I don't see any short waves hidden in the mix here, at least not near us, that could ruin our Sunday or Monday. Going down a little bit further, we head to our 850 millibar chart, just again making sure that we're not missing anything else in association with uh, this system. And again, we do have a little shortwave that is evident with this first system moving through this evening. But other than that, we do actually have a shortwave ridge, it seems, that is moving over our area as we head into Monday, which is really just further padding the idea that Sunday afternoon and into Monday should be nice days, at least in terms of, no precipitation or at least limited precipitation and probably some relatively clear skies. And I'm sure we will see if that's true or not when we get to the cloud cover later on. But unfortunately, there are a couple things we have to look at first. And even though the weather might be clear and calm, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be warm. With the low pressure system that moved through overnight, bringing a cold front behind it, things have cooled down, and there's this big old area of high pressure to our northwest that's going to make its way down towards us, which means it's going to get cold. And that thing is going to come and literally just sit right on top of us as we head Sunday afternoon into Monday morning. Just sit right there. It means temperatures are going to be cold, but with this high pressure sitting like right on top of us as we're in Sunday evening, yeah, weather is almost more than likely going to be nice, calm, and clear. Just cold. That's really the big downside there. How cold exactly? Well, today it's not going to get terribly cold. In fact, it looks like temperatures are hovering just below 40 degrees, and it looks like it should remain that way through most of the evening, though we will start to get down towards the 30, or blah, blah, excuse me. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong line here. For some reason, I was thinking that this shade. No, we are in the mid-30s right now, and the temperature should drop to around 30 as we head towards the evening, and they will continue to drop overnight. And by tomorrow morning, we will have a low in the upper teens. Now, tomorrow during the day, things will warm up a little bit. We won't get above 30, but we should at least get into the upper 20s. But as we head into tomorrow night and into Monday morning, temperatures may get close into the low teens. We're talking 13, 14, perhaps even getting down close to 10 degrees. Perhaps, or maybe not all the way down there, but we're looking, mid to low teens, probably 14 or 15 degrees. So pretty cold. but especially considering that tomorrow is March. But I think this is probably going to be the last of these kind of temperatures. I'm not saying it's going to be, I'm not saying spring is here and that everything's going to be all warm and happy after this, but um, if I were to guess, I would say that this may be the last time we see temperatures that are close to single digits. At least I hope. Now, with that being said, though, tomorrow is technically the start of meteorological spring, which is something that I'm happy about. Spring is my favorite season. Is it gonna feel like spring right away? No. Sorry, I got distracted for a while. It's like an hour later now. I forgot where I was. It looks like we were talking about highs and lows. Um, I guess let's move on to precipitation. Because yes, there is some snow that is expected to move through this evening, starting around 5 or 6 p.m. and lasting a decent bit in the overnight, maybe 2 to 3 a.m. So it's not going to be a super long event, and again, it looks very clear tomorrow and very clear into Monday morning. There is some precipitation to our south Monday morning, but otherwise it looks rather clear. Now we are expecting from this system around 1 to 2 inches of snow here. Let me just refresh this because it looks like it did update. Yes, so we're expecting 1 to 2 inches of snow for this system tonight. On the low end, we're still expecting around half an inch of snow. So even if the system underperforms, we should still get a little, at least a dusting. And on the high end, we could potentially get up to 3 inches. So just something to be aware. It's not like a major snow or anything, but as I've said a lot, if you happen to be out driving when this starts coming in, might get a little bit slippery on the roads before those plows can come out and deal with everything. So that that will be fun. I might be out driving when that starts again. Seems to be typical. Let's see if this says anything different for snow totals. Give it a minute to oh, not max, mean. There we go. No, it's kind of right on the same page. Kind of 1 to 2, 2 to 4 range. So, maybe we get 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Certainly possible. Now, wind looks relatively calm through the period. I'm just going to go through, this is this evening, overnight, tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, Monday morning. So, I mean, things look really calm in terms of wind through much of the period. The windiest period looks to be kind of early tomorrow morning, and even then, sustained winds, maybe up to 10 to 15 miles per hour at most. So, really not a whole lot to talk about there. Looking at wind gusts, does pick up a little bit tomorrow. Again, early tomorrow morning looks to be the strongest point, but even the gusts, maybe 15 to 20 miles per hour. Really not that gusty, and from there, things are just really calm, especially tomorrow afternoon. Now looking at cloud cover, things are fairly cloudy right now. And by fairly, I mean quite. Things are quite cloudy. And that will remain to be the case through the rest of the day today, and as that snow moves through. As we head into tomorrow morning, we should still have some clouds lingering, but they will clear out through the day. And I don't think we'll be perfectly sunny at any point tomorrow, but it should get pretty clear to where there's maybe only a few clouds in the sky. And then things will further clear out as we head into the overnight hours, and it looks like looks like Monday morning is going to be, or should be, perfectly clear. There's a lot of clouds off to our south in association with that precipitation down there, but here in the Lansing area, perfectly clear. So I am looking forward to that. Now, I don't remember if I brought it up earlier or not, because again, it's been like an hour, but there is a chance that next week, this particularly late, Thursday, Friday time frame, temperatures could get up into the 50s and 60s again. And personally, I sure hope they do. I'm looking forward to it. But, it is still a ways out. A lot can change there. Temperatures can go up or down, and so don't put too much stake into that yet. I'm not getting my hopes up too much, but I am looking. I that's a lie. My hopes are already up, but just putting it out there that that is a chance, so that you can maybe make some plans to go and do something nice on those days. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.